Welcome. Good evening. How is everybody doing? Let me just close that. That's annoying. Toothy. Hello. First in chat. So yeah, for my welcome. Um yes, welcome. My name is Ice, if you don't know me. If you just popped in, welcome. Busy building maps. I'm a dungeon master. I do online campaigns. And then I build maps as I go. I listen to music. You don't, because I don't want to get what do you call those things? A DMC strike. So yes, I switch off the music for you, but I can still listen to it. Otherwise, I will go insane if I have to listen to my own voice the whole time. But yes, I'm gonna build. I technically should be building a map for tomorrow night, and then I was busy opening up a map for one of my other campaigns. Not very smart. Um, but yeah, I'll start one now. I'm not really sure what I want to build for them for tomorrow. Um, they're a little bit stuck. I'm not, and I don't know how to get them to move forward. But yeah, I'm busy building a museum for another campaign. This is the sort of like the first floor. Um, but let's open up. Let's see where that. Oh, that's bright. I'm sorry, bright light. Um, So previous session, they finished up a dungeon, and then they just had a pretty chill session, where they were just having some RP. We introduced a new player. I have to update. Yes, that's what I have to do. I have to update one of their maps. I have been I've been promising for a while and I haven't done it. Um, so let's do this one quickly. It might take a while. Well, it might take a while. It might take a while to open up. And I'm super, super excited. I'm getting some new equipment tomorrow. Hello, Frog King. How are you? So I'm super, super excited. I'm getting some new equipment tomorrow. I'm getting a new webcam. I'm getting a mic, like a proper, well, not a proper one, but it's better than a headset. And obviously, I ordered some dice. Um, I'm good, thank you. I'm super excited for tomorrow. I'm getting my new equipment tomorrow. It's sort of like a, well, not sort of, it is, um, like a birthday present. So I'm getting a new webcam, a mic with is it a boom arm or just an arm or a boom arm thingy? Whatever. Yes, I'm getting one of those, and I ordered some pretty dice. So that's coming tomorrow. Super excited about that. It's nothing fancy. It's very entry level, um, but it's an upgrade. So yes, I'm excited about that. I can't wait. So I'll have everything set up tomorrow. Uh, you get 2 Pro for my what? You get 2 Pro for my taste in this room. I'm hardly. No, it's really an entry level equipment. My budget was very low, or small. I used my birthday money to buy it. So yeah. So it's really nothing fancy. It's just but yes, it's just better than what I currently have, which is basically just a headset and no webcam because the lens broke. So yeah. Um, I want to just quickly finish up. Let's do brown in this one. Oh, when are you sending me your? This is a reminder for. Why is there a door there? Um, for your random encounter, Frog King. I'm still waiting for that. This is me reminding you now. It's like you gotta send me that. The hell am I listening? Sometimes I don't even know what's on my playlist. Yeah. What, who, when? What do you mean what, who, when? I'm waiting for um your random encounter. Well, you're not ready with it yet. I mean, you've claimed it, but you haven't sent me what you want to do yet. So, so I'm still waiting for that. Um, I wonder if I can do. No, I can't do different colors because that would have been nice. It's fine. I just need something basic because that's gonna be Sora's room. Um, that's the yeah, that's the pantry that I haven't done anything to yet. Um, oh, I did fix this door. I just haven't uploaded the new map for them yet. Shit. Fuck. Useless. Shall I make them? I don't know. Shall I do like a garden or not? Or is this good enough? I'm a little bit lazy. I'm a little lazy. I want to finish up with this and I found a critical trailer. Oh, what? I found a critical fail in my master plan. We'll send a doc to you when it is done. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm more curious than anything else. Okay, how many rooms do I have? One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, that's perfect because they are 6 players. So that is perfect. I'm gonna save and then you are short room. I am. Yes, they sort of have too much share. Because what happened was initially I built this with only 5 bedrooms in mind. Because this was going to be Bronwyn's sort of like his little clinic or something that he wanted to open up. So I built it with only 5 rooms in mind. So yeah, I don't know. Otherwise I have to redo like a design. Otherwise I must move this bathroom down and make it a shared one. Because I don't know where else to. Oh, and otherwise I can take this out, the door out, and then I add a little. But that's really gonna look like I didn't know what to do. Um, unless I make this room smaller. Unless I make this room smaller, push this room back, and then make a small little bathroom in here. I'm not sure. Fuck, I don't know. Um, but yes, as I said, this map was built with only 5 bedrooms in mind. So I don't know. I don't know. Mm, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it. Otherwise, I'm really, really just gonna leave it. Um, I mean, it's not that important. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. And then I'm gonna start with the new one. So probably they should probably do. They're stuck currently. Um, they're stuck in the story, and I don't know how to move them forward. Make the living room smaller a little, and then you will gain enough to fit the bathroom. Yeah, you were typing too slow. I'm already left. Did I? Oh no, I haven't. Fuck. I was also thinking of making. Then I have to move all the rooms. All the rooms. Because yes, I can take this out, but this looks really, really nice. That I know there's nothing in it, but I wanted to add something like this in Halavir's house as well. But her living room is very, very small. I made it way too small, and it's also too much personal, sort of like thingamajiggies, and her house doesn't have anything personal in it. Um, is it that big of a deal if it doesn't have? Because if I add the bathroom here, I mean, it's technically spoiling their view. So I was thinking of adding it in this section here, because this is basically an empty space. So, you know what? I keep forgetting that I can do this. I keep forgetting. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Like, legit. I'm such an idiot. Um, I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, let's what the hell? My phone picked up I don't know, picked up something that I was saying and then just switched on. That's really creepy. That's really creepy. I don't know what it picked up though, but I just heard it switch on. Well, they're getting a bathroom now because I fixed it. It is fixed. Getting a bathroom. They are. They for sure are. Which one did I use? This one. Yeah, I don't know what it picked up. Because I just heard it go click, and then when I looked back, because my phone was lying on my bed, and when I looked back, I saw the microphone um light up, and it picked up something that I said. I don't know what that was. Okay. Mansion bathroom. So they're getting a bathroom. Yeah, that is weird, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Where the hell did this bath go? The hell? That makes no sense. Bathrooms are way too big. They really are too big because I don't know what to put in them. Um, I really don't know what to add into them. This. Oh, that's so gross. It went Teletubby bye bye. I mean, I mean, ugh, that's nasty. That is nasty. Okay. Um, wait a minute. Where's all the? It's probably because I was busy redoing it. A little bit, yeah. It does. But it's if I'm mistaken, I think it's like lava or something. Um it doesn't say, but that one is definitely lava. Um this I have no idea what that is. It I think it says here what it is though. It's this one. Oh, it's molten gold. Yes. And then muddy water, lava, blood, acid. I mean, if he wants to take a bath in molten gold, I mean, he probably could. No one's saying he can't. I have to double check all the bathrooms now. How did where? Wait a minute. Where is my cupboard? Cupboard disappeared. Well, with the time they spend in the bath, there must be lava around to keep the water hot. I've thought about that quite often. That eventually their water gets really, really cold. So, yeah. Because yes, they do spend a lot of time in in a bath. But it's something that she enjoys. She enjoys uh, taking baths because it's something she never was allowed to do. Or they just empty it a bit and start filling it with more hot water. I mean, true. Okay, so that one also now has a bathroom. I'm gonna leave it like that, so I can get started on the other one. So yeah, export. Okay, it's a cool song. Thank you. It's very plain, but it is what it is. Very, very plain. Okay, now, grasslands. Uh, oh, that was quick. Let's see. Okay, now I have to wait for Dungeon Alchemist first because it lags when it opens up a new map, and I can see it like on the trees and stuff because it's not moving. I have to wait. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. No, it's still lagging. So I always have a look at their assets when I pop in. So frustrating. So frustrating. I don't know why it does this. And it's usually when I'm opening up a brand new map that I have to sit and wait a while. And I'm not a patient person. There we go. Let's see. Browse assets. Most recent. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be perfect for my Monday campaign for Little Village that they have to go to soon. This is gonna be perfect. I love it. I'm definitely gonna download, but I'm not gonna do it today because it takes ages to download shit. Okay, the rest I already downloaded that stuff. Um, let's see. Uh, browse maps. Let's see if I can get a, I don't know, what do you call it? Some inspiration. Some inspiration. These are all the same. These are all the same as most of the time because they're all like really high downloads. Some of them are really, really nice. See you, Toothy. I see you. Um, this looks cool. Like 4 different ones. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Dungeons and Dragons. Going to check up on my map. Dungeons and Dragons Grasslands Encounter map. Let's see. Let's get some inspiration. This is very nice. Oh, this is very nice. Some ambushing. You could have asked me. I could have had a look at your map. Um, I like the idea of this. That's a very nice well done. Very you must promote it. This is also very nice. But I do feel that the grasslands and maps like oh, this is very nice. Also true, but I don't want to break your stride. I have no stride, my guy. I have no stride. This is very nice. I like this a lot. I'm gonna use this as inspiration. This is very, very well done. Fucking hell. That is very well done. If I could, I would like it. But that's very nice. So maybe something like that. Mm. I really, really like it. It's something different. Now, I'll use it as inspiration. I'm not gonna like completely create it. I have no idea where to promote, and I need to get better before I do that. Well, neither do I, says I who says that you promote it. I have a I have a Patreon where I upload some of my maps, but I don't even have any people that download it from there. Um, my downloads basically come from Dungeon Alchemists themselves. Um, like, actually, so these are like a couple of mine. And I mean, when I uploaded my first map, I mean, look at that thing. That's terrible. That is terrible. So yeah, I also started out with like uploading really shitty maps. And yeah, it's like on 24. And then eventually, it gets a little better. But I'm still nowhere near like half the people that I've seen actually build maps. I mean, yes, like some of the people, they are really good. I mean, I like my alley. I think that's really, really cute. Um, this could have been a lot better. I do want to redo the docks. How is the slums doing? The slums is doing. Oh shit. 344. That's how it's doing. That's a lot of downloads. That's a lot. Fucking hell. I didn't think that people would download it. But I don't know, I guess, they like the look of it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to make something look that good again. I don't know. Okay, but I'm going to try and use that one sort of like as an inspiration. Let's remove these things. I don't know. I haven't built anything or got an idea for anything recently. I really, really feel super fucking burnt out. Um, I don't know. And I think, and it's probably mean to say, and it's wrong to say, but some of my sessions are more draining than others. And it's probably not right, but it is how I feel. The Feywild is going to be a hit when it is done. Oh, my folk! I am so far behind with that thing. Um, I am really, really far behind. I haven't worked on that in a long time. I think that's not a bad idea. If I once I finish up this one now, I'll work on that one a little bit depending on sort of like what the time is. But yeah, that's not a bad idea to work on that. I've actually forgotten about that map. I just realized by recreating, or not recreating, but taking this one as inspiration, I'm terrainscaping or landscaping again, which I suck at. I'm not good at it. But I really do like this. It's very, very nicely done. This was done in Incarnate. A very, very nice map. Very, very nice. Let's see. Why are there so many people in there? I don't know. I feel like my Feywild map is too basic, and I must upload the new map. Um, and I'm probably gonna restart it. I will probably restart my Feywild map pretty soon. I, I have I don't know. I just know myself, and I think I'm gonna redo the whole thing. I'll start from scratch completely, or I will delete a lot of what I already put in. I also don't know. I don't know if I like the Feywild map. I don't know because yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see what I can do here. So I'm gonna raise this a little bit. Then we'll take it from there. I am feeling the winter in the air, and I'm very unhappy. I'm very, very unhappy. I was actually cold last night, and I hear the wind blowing, and I just feel the nip in the air. No, don't. It is really good. Thanks. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I'll open it. I'll After I'm done with this, I'll open it up. And then I'll work on it sort of a little bit. And then I don't know, then I'll see. Okay, let's rather flatten it. I think flatten is gonna work a little bit better than trying to smooth it out. I'm just not good at terrainscape. Really, really, really not good at it. I've seen people do this because I sometimes sit and watch other people make maps. Funny enough, I've never found another channel that does maps in Dungeon Alchemist. I follow a few channels where the DMs either draw it by hand. That is fucking cray cray. There's one that does it in Photoshop, which is technically he draws it by hand, but in Photoshop, and then the other one he does it in Coronet, which I found the other day. So yeah. Okay, how am I gonna? It's gonna be. Is it smooth or flatten? Because I wanna. I think it's gonna be flatten, isn't it? No, it's gonna be sort of like lower it, and then see. This is what I'm not good at. I can't. What did I just do? What did I just do? Because this is what I'm not good at. Sort of like getting that gradual. That it. I don't know how to explain what I want to do. Let's make it. So if I do something like that and I try and smooth it, would it work? I don't know. It's not. It doesn't look like it's very. Like it's going gradually up. So let's make the brush softer. Something like that. And then try and smooth it out. So I can make the brush a little bit harder again. Something like that. Does that work? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so tomorrow, like the moment that I wake up, I'm gonna like be checking my emails to see the updates on Takealot. Like watching it and like can't wait until they drop it off and then set up everything and um yeah, tomorrow night I will have my whatchamacallit, I will have my new webcam on. Will I though? I don't know. I don't know if I'll. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do the webcam tomorrow night. I've gotten very, very lazy and just fine with not having a webcam. I'll see how I feel. How I feel. Let's do a rock effect here. Just so that there's some difference. Something like that. That seems closer to the effect. Let me taste. What are you gonna taste? What are you tasting? What are you tasting? But instead of just doing that, I am going to add in some rocks to the side. It's my Tomb of Annihilation. They're fucking cray busy. So good on it. They are busy talking about their spells, making sure that, everybody's choosing that they sort of have their bases covered when it comes to um all the different spells. And they're like, is this fine? Is this fine to talk about it? It's like, why isn't it? I'll probably just you know, hit harder. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But why wouldn't it be fine? So they're chatting about their spells and everything. I think they panicked slightly last night. The vultures. I don't think they were 100% ready for that. And then the dead T-Rex was because, what the hell killed that thing in their minds. So yeah, I kind of freaked them out with that because they were like, what the fuck just killed a T-Rex? That's a good question because neither do I know. It was just to mess with them. That's the one thing. Well, not specifically that, but anytime they ask me questions about things that I am not sure of, drives me crazy. Because I'm running a pre-written module, and yeah, it's rough. Don't tell my players this, but when they ask me shit in my homebrew campaigns, I can make it up on the spot, and then I just need to make a note of it. But I don't know. In these pre-written modules, sometimes they're asking me things that either aren't in the book, and then I panic and I get stressed. I get anxious because I don't know what to tell them. And then I have to make up something, and then I'm not sure if it's going to come back and bite me in the ass because it's not really part. Because I already made a mistake with two of the NPCs. I accidentally mixed them up. I got them confused. Two of them, and I'm pretty sure I gave them the wrong info regarding them. So that is a problem because that messes with the big part of the fuck off. With a big part of the story. So yeah, I fucked up. And that's the one that I just had. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. I don't know, obviously. They're none the wiser. But I know that I made a mistake. Should I put some up top here? I think so. Maybe some of those flat ones. Where were they now? I think they were up here. Maybe some of these ones. Why are they so small? Let's make them bigger. Let's push them down. No. Something like that. Just to make the edges a little. Oh, yeah, I like it. I should have done this on the other map. I don't think I did this on the other map that I made. Why? Oh, because of the terrain issue. I'll have to check that. I want to sneeze. Go. Well, that looks Not bad. Um, this I don't like. Now I'm not sure though if I should. Well, that's way too fucking big. If the grass is gonna go all the way up. Oh, fuck. See, now I made a mistake. Let's see if I can try and cover this up. There we go. There we go. Or should I make it more sandy? Smaller brush though. No, that's too small. Something like that. Darker maybe? Maybe not as where did you just come from? Um no, maybe a little bit darker sand. I don't want to do like a lot, just like a little bit. I like it. I think it looks interesting. I think it looks interesting. Let's do this side. It shouldn't take me too long, and then I can move up to the other one. I've honestly forgotten about the Feywild map. Shit. I think sometimes the workload just with all the campaigns just kind of gets to me. I struggle to keep up. Don't get me wrong, I super enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. Um, but yeah, ow, fucking mosquito bit me on my leg. Um, but it is tiring. It is tiring. Very, very. I enjoy all of my campaigns. I really, really do. Enjoy the players. But some days I kind of just feel like, I don't want to. Sending a DM, but your method works best. Yes. Oh, my roundabout method of trying to um just sort of like the didn't I just used it, man. This one. Yes. I'm gonna read it now. I just quickly want to finish up placing all these 1020 rocks. What you say? Feel like yours looks different than mine. Yours looks more what I wanted it to look like, I think. Yeah, yours looks different. Mine doesn't go in like I wanted it to. It's more out. You know what? It's fine. 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 It is fine. There's nothing I can do about that now. that flat? Yes. So it was either between doing this tonight or sitting and watching series. And what series am I watching? I'm watching a Turkish series. Can I speak Turkish? No, I have to read subtitles the whole time. Can't do anything else because if I don't pay attention and I don't actually sit and read the subtitles, then I don't know what the hell's going on. Thank you. I will. I'll keep it and then I'll use it. But I do like this. I will probably definitely use it. For what? I don't know. But yes, I will most probably use it. Okay. Now, let's see. It does not have the nice rocks like yours. There's just a tick. Well, mine I added in later. You'll see theirs is a little different. Um, Yours actually does have the look that I was trying to go for. Mine doesn't. I stuffed it up because I went about it the wrong way. But you know what I should do? I should make bingo cards, and then every time that I say certain words, get to stamp them on your bingo cards. And when you hit a bingo, I don't know what you get. I painted rocks and sand on. Because one of the most things bingo, because one of those things I do say the most when I'm building maps, even though it never is. Um, my most used sort of like sentence is it's fine. Man, rarely is it ever fine. Um, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that. But that could definitely be something. And then I still have to figure out Foundry. Oh, I have to figure out Foundry. Um, I could have done that this morning, yet I didn't. I I was just too tired this morning, and I was just like, I also had load shedding from like 8 to 10, so there was literally nothing I could do. But yeah, I'm gonna put a few bushes up here as well, and then slightly bigger. I know there's one underneath that, but it is what it is. Do one there, there. Then I'll do a smaller little one there, and there. I often listen to music that I listened to when I was a kid, and I was like, what the fuck are those lyrics? What the fuck are those lyrics? Hey, this is coming together. This is coming really nicely together. Very, very nice. That's such a tiny tree. I know I can make them bigger, but that's not the point. Is not the point. Even though the grasslands doesn't have a lot of trees. So I don't want to add too many. Let's just see. No, just like sort of like a couple, sort of like the rocks and some grassies here and there. I like it, but I'm not happy with it, like 100%. I think I want to make this more, what's the word? Traveled? Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add, um, almost like a road that they have to sort of like that they're busy traveling on. I just don't know how I'm gonna get them into this area. They're a little bit of a difficult group. But I don't know, maybe with the new players it might be easier getting them to do certain things. Make it look weathered. Yes, that's the word that I was looking for. Withered. Now the question is how? Because it's gonna be this one, or it's gonna be this one. Ugh, no, I don't like that. Fuck, that's awful. This one? No, see, I don't like the flowers. Let's see. Maybe like that. Something like that. That's not too bad. I can deal with that. I can work with that. Um, I have quite a few ideas and things of what I want to do, and then sometimes I'm also the one that loses track of the story and and the campaign with all the ideas that I have. Um, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this. Maybe just like that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like that. Maybe something like that. But yes, I'm like half the time also to blame for sometimes the story going off script. Because I just have so many ideas for things that I want to bring into the campaign, and there's just not enough time. And but I also do know that every campaign has to have sort of like a story with an end goal and things like that. So yeah, I think for a next campaign, I do already have a story in mind when my Tuesday campaign ends. Um, yeah, I don't have another story in mind for when my Saturday one ends, whether it's gonna be by them actually finishing the campaign or it imploding on itself. Um, I'm not really sure. I don't really have a story there, so I'm considering testing out sort of like a sandbox idea. Is sandbox the correct term? I'm not sure, but I'm using it. Um, so open world, basically, as they already have. Um, but I have more, there's no immediate end goal. Good night, Frog King. Thank you for popping in. So there's no immediate end goal, like, there's this big bad evil dude you have to sort of like find and eliminate. So more with the idea that it sort of develops over time. So I don't know. I'm sort of like playing with an idea like that. I don't know though. Um, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I still have a lot of time in any case. It's not like I have space to make up a another campaign at this stage. I am fully. Am I gonna? Is it booked? Am I fully booked? Because no, I just don't have space for any more campaigns currently. So yeah, my slots are full. Um, but when I do have the time to do one, I think that is what I want to try, especially with like all the bunch of ideas that I have because now I feel bad. I have so many ideas that I want the players across the different campaigns to do, but they all have a set story in mind with a set sort of like ending that they have to do and this main quest and everything. So I really want to play more with a more like a sandboxy idea where they don't know who the big bad basically is, and they have to sort of like travel the lands and do their side quests and all these sort of like little towns. I don't know, that's my idea. I don't know if something like that will work, but what is happening? Why can't I click on it? um but I think it might work. I like the idea of that. I really like the idea of it. So I'm gonna test it out once. I don't know, maybe one of my campaigns end. We'll see. It looks nice. That looks nice. This is coming together. It's coming together. I just don't know about the all super green grass for everything. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Um, but I also don't like this one with maybe this one. I don't know. Is this a better one? I don't know if I like this either. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no, I can just undo. I don't know if I like this one either. I do want a more... So, this one would look not... No, fuck it, fuck. See, I don't like the flowers this one gives. That's what I don't like about that one. And I think this one also gives, yeah. I don't like the flowers. Wonder if I just do it. And you can't. Mm, I don't know. Maybe if I do this. It'll give me the look that I'm going for. Is it the look that I'm going for? I am not 100% sure. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. But I also... Ek weet ook nie. I don't know. I don't know. Mosquito bit me on my arm. I'm not sure. Don't know. Why is it lagging? Okay, so this is basically what it's going to look like. Top view. It's definitely still missing something. Especially at the top. I'm not happy with whatever's going on here. I know this is more like a front view. I'm hungry now. What the fuck? It's like it feels like I didn't eat. I'm happy with this up to a point. I do feel like it's missing something though. And don't ask me what, because I don't know, because then I would have added it. Oh, my kitty cat is having such a nice nap. I don't know. Let's have a think. Why do I have hiccups? I'm gonna put some more grass sort of at the bottoms here. But just a couple. Not too many. Not it's little sort of like little clumps. I also have to check my load shedding schedule for tomorrow. I should do that while I'm thinking about it. So let me do that so that I know how to plan for my session tomorrow. Let's see what Eskom says. Tomorrow, 8 until 10 the morning. Fun. Very fun. And then again 4 until 6. Very nice. While I have to make dinner. That is fun. Thursday. Oh, that's a shit one. 2 until 4 o'clock. And then right in the middle of my session, 10 until 12. That's bullshit. Friday. If it stays on stage 2, then only 4 o'clock until 6 in the morning. If we move to stage 3, 8 until 10, which is going to suck ass. Saturday. Oh, very, very nice. Only 12 until 2, whether it's stage 2 or 3. And yeah, it's not going off at 12 again like last time. Well, not that it even went off at last time. But yes. So I only need to start up Jenna for Thursday session. It's a cock time to start up the generator, 10 o'clock at night. Always feel a little guilty. Always makes me feel, but I make sure that I switch it off at 12. So okay, what am I missing? Like something's missing. I just don't know what. I'm not happy with the hectic greenness of the grass. It needs to be a little bit more faded, but I'm not sure how to achieve that look. So it's just no, it's too much. Maybe something like this. Is it better? It looks better. It looks slightly better because it's not as green. Gaan lê. Okay. I realized too late that yes, I could have made the brush bigger. I would have saved so much more time. But it is what it is. Am I happy with this? Are we happy? Go away. Why is it lagging? My aggression just cannot. Okay. Mm, I don't know. Don't know if I like it. Ag nee, gaan lê. Jy was nou net buite? Mm, not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do the top and then see how I feel about it. But I don't know. Don't know. This is not I don't know. Do we like this? I don't know. How does it export? Does it export it like super, super flat or does it do like that? I can't remember. Um, because I'm technically done with this, but I don't know how I feel about the grass. I don't think that I like it. Maybe I just need to add more vegetation. Maybe just add some more, it's like bushes here and there. I think it feels too empty. Maybe that is my problem. Maybe I'll feel better once it's more I almost said furnished. What the fuck? My brain is idiot. That does actually look better. I just need to do the bottom here, and then I think, yeah. Then I think that's more my issue is that it needed more zhuzh. Yes, that's a word. Zhuzh. I don't know what it means, but it's a word that I use for a multitude of things actually. It's like lottle because it's not a little, but it's also not a lot. It's like a mix between a little and a lot. So it's lottle, you know? I like I don't know. I like it. I think it's funny. Um okay, yeah, this is looking lots and lots and lots better. And I'm basically done. Just want to place a couple of just like rocks along the side. But I'm really happy with this. Yes, I'm a lot more happy with this. Very, very happy. Very happy. Very happy. Let's see. Okay, so I just wanted to add a couple more rocks, sort of like here and there. And then I can work on my Feywild map. That is gonna be, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I feel like my Feywild map is a disaster for some reason. Not happy with it at all. I don't want to do like I did with the others, like all around, sort of on the side. I just want to do a couple. This just like basically lying around, something like that. This is quite cool. And then just like that. Ow. Need to get some mosquito repellent. Man, my Monday group, they are religiously applying the bug repellent. I couldn't hit them with mosquitoes last night. And they were in the rain almost the entire session. And then once it stopped, they were all like, we're putting on bug repellent. I was like, oh, you're so boring. I wanted to, have some mosquitoes attack you. No, I couldn't because they put on their bug repellent. Losers. I'm gonna catch them one day. I'm gonna catch them one day where they forget. Because I listen, and then one day is one day. One of them is going to forget. Okay. I'm actually very happy with this. I think it's gonna be an interesting map. It's nothing special. It's nothing wow. Um I'll put it for upload. Oh, I'll put it for upload. What the hell is wrong with my brain? I'll upload it for people to download, but I doubt they're going to because this is very, very basic. Let's add some grassies here. I do like it because it's a little bit different than my normal normal maps. Because I feel when you're doing grasslands and jungles, then everything for me just sort of eventually blends into one. And I don't like it. Eventually I feel it sort of like everything starts looking the same. Because the terrain is basically so boring and the same. My own doing, my own doing. I take full responsibility for that bullshit. Um, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna complain about it. Yeah, this looks very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Um, I can add a few more thingamajiggies, not flowers though. I'm looking for. I still want to use this. I don't know where I'm going to use this. Oh, it's not work. Oh, it is working. I don't know where I'm going to use this. Somewhere outside. If they could make this pink, oh, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. Same with this. If they could make this pink, so happy. If they could make this pink, and same with this. Or if I could just change the colors myself, oh, I would absolutely be so happy. But this is beautiful. I love the bougainvillea. That's not working for somebody. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Um, what am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for something like this. Yeah, something like this. Just to sort of like creep about. Just creeping about. Not too much, just here and there. Adding those little touches. Oh, that looks very nice. Oh, that looks very. I really like it. Why don't I do this earlier? I like it. Sort of like add it onto the road. A little bit into the road, because why not? No one's looking after this, so it's just growing out of control. Not you, stop it. That looks nice. I'm happy. There we go. And then a couple more there. Sort of just like running along. Just running along the road. I like it. I like it. This one just a couple there. I'm not gonna put any there. I'm gonna put some in between the rocks here because I really like the look that it gives. Incoming raid? What do you mean incoming raid? How did you know? Oh, Shafi, thank you. Oh my goodness. How was your game? Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. It's been a while that I've actually had to do one of these. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody coming in. I hate doing these. I always feel so awkward. Lurkers are the backbone of streamers, but I really, appreciate it. My I lurked in your stream as well. It was open, so I was watching it sort of like on my other screen. Currently, what I'm doing is not as interesting as what you are doing. But yes, welcome to the lurkers. If you're gonna stay about, I really appreciate it. My name is Ice. I'm also from South Africa, just like Gorath. Also a dungeon master. Currently building a map for tomorrow's game. I'm gonna zoom out now so that you can see. First, I need to let the dog out because she's driving me crazy. I don't know why she wants to go out. It's so fucking cold outside. Um, but yes, I'm building maps. I am basically chitty chatting. Let me let me show you what I'm working on. This is what I was working on this stream. Um, I Tomorrow you're getting webcam. I am, yes, I am getting my webcam tomorrow. I'm also getting my mic, and then super the most important part about that package, my new dice. I actually mentioned this earlier. I've gotten so used to not streaming with a webcam that I don't ever want to go back to using it. So I don't know. But I am excited. I'm very excited. I think like tomorrow, as soon as the power comes back on, because I have load shedding from 8 o'clock until 10 a.m. I think the moment that the power comes on, I'm gonna be watching, that tracking on Take a Lot. Um, so we'll see how that goes. But I took inspiration from this map. So this was like my inspiration. Um, and yeah, so because normally I don't have an idea of what I want to build. So I googled a bit, and then I came across this one that I really really liked, and then this is basically my version of it. Um, but yes, my streams are not action packed like video games and stuff like that. Like the game that Gorath was playing. That was quite interesting. Um, but yeah, I'm almost done with this one, and I keep saying that, and then I keep adding things on. But yeah, I'm almost done, and then I'm gonna work on the other one. I'm at my Feywild map that I still have to finish. I haven't finished that one, so I'm literally just doing the final touches on this, and then yeah, then I'm basically done with this. I'm happy with what it looks like. It had me swearing like crazy. Souls-like games is crazy hard but fun. Uh, yeah, I had no idea what was happening in it. It did look super, super difficult. But yeah, I did have it open because also I am accumulating points. I think I'm almost on 17,000 points on your channel. Don't ask me what I'm saving up for because I don't know. I have no idea what item, I'd given who I would even basically give it to. So I don't even know what the fuck I'm saving up for. It's just fun. Yeah. If I could, you know, do get something with a little bit more damage. But I don't know what item I will give to to the players. I don't know. Or to someone. If I do pick something, I mean, Yasmin is vain enough that she'll actually give it to her sister. Um, but yeah. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I want to add onto this. So I do think I am done. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. 30k point is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Um, I could technically do the 15k point, but I mean, but even still, I don't know. I don't know. It's not like it's not like the party is lacking um in items. So that's not an issue. I should probably save this. I haven't saved this yet. Watch Dungeon Alchemist crash again, and then I will cry. Um, it's encounter 2. That happened to me the other day while I was working on the museum. It crashed. It was so sad. No, I haven't really given up. You have. You are. What's the word? Vrijgewig. Damn it. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I can't come up with the English word now. Um, then I am in a certain sense. I've been a little snoop with the items. I know in the beginning, I sort of like did that when everybody went to Brosnor, um, buying items and having him make items for them, and that is why I had him go on holiday because it got a little bit out of hand. And yeah, now the party is pretty what's the word? They're pretty strong. Um, they have decent items. They do decent fucking damage. It they're hard to hit. Uh, so yeah, it pers- what is this? Orthopedic top down. I've never really gone through all that stuff. I just always do the same one. Okay, so I'm gonna export this, and then I have one item that will be epic always. Is it the? I haven't actually checked which item it took for Joppa, to be honest. Okay, let's open up Feywild. It's gonna take a while to open up, so just bear with me. It's gonna take a time. It's quite big. Yeah, so it takes a while to open up. No notebook like an idiot. Yeah, that is also true. I only took one rare and 10 GP. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too. I don't know. With most of my players, I'm very lenient, and not just lenient. I'm pretty chill. I don't police your sheets. There was only literally one player that I actually had to do that constantly, making sure he didn't add items that he didn't have, or add extra gold or things like that. So I don't really police your shields. Oh, your shields. My fuck. Your sheets. Um, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I have a fairly good idea what my players have on their sheets. So if I do decide to go through them one day and I see like where the hell did you get this fancy item, or this fancy armor, or then I'm definitely gonna know. Yeah, I mostly play characters that don't need a lot in the way of items. Normally, so do I. Because I normally play casters, but and they do a lot of damage. But I sort of like felt with Yasmin on Friday. You know, yeah, she doesn't hit hard. She doesn't do a lot of damage. The song is annoying. I hate the song. No, I don't hate it. I hate it right now. I don't want to listen to it now. Also don't want to listen to that one. Also not to that one. No. Also not to that one. So yeah, I felt like the amount of damage that she does compared to everybody else was annoying. Um, But other than that, she's not too bad. I really do enjoy her with her, what's the word? Ah, fucking remind me tomorrow morning, please. After 10 a.m. Because that's when I have power. I mean, just remind me because I saw that you posted the link in the server, or not the link or whatever, that you posted something in the server, but I forgot today, and I had more than enough time today to do it. It's my kitty cat who's having a nice little nappy nap on the bed. It's a nappy nap. Oh, nappy nap. Yo, she's having a nappy nap. Oh, she's so adorable. I just want to take my cat and just hug her and squeeze her and just squeeze her to death because she's so cute. But yes, remind me, because I literally had the time to do it this morning, but I completely forgot. I did no work this morning. I kid you not, I did nothing this morning. I'm burnt out. I am really burnt out. So being raided is stressful. I was fighting a pain in the ass thing, then I got raided as I was about to kill it. Oh shit. It's been a while that I actually um got one. So that was quite interesting. So anyway, so yes, this is my version of it lags a little bit. It's a massive map. So don't worry about the butterfly. It still needs to find a space. I put it there because I want to use it, and I don't know for what yet. I don't know where yet. It is huge. It's huge. Um, so this is basically sort of like the starting point where they will come in, and it's very, bright and colorful. It struggles a little bit to load. Um, and then I made a little, uh, not fairy, but yeah, like a little fairy village, the little mushroom village. Everything just struggles to load a little bit. So here's their little fairy village. It's adorable and it's so cute. And I just know that someone's gonna be an ass and play Godzilla in here. Um, so it's a little village with their little houses and their little fairy goddess statue bedrooms. Hi, how are you doing? Um, did you not have a session today? No, I did not. Bingo and Tonka, they moved. They was moved from Gauteng to the Western Cape, and they are in their new house, but they don't have Wi-Fi yet, so we are only picking up next week. But yes, I don't know what to call you. TDS Idea Machines, welcome in. Thank you. How are you doing? But yes, it's little face rooms. It's a little um village. And I just know some asshole player is gonna come step on these things. So yeah, Mr. TD sounds good. Yeah, two of my players moved provinces. Yeah, and then I have over here sort of like a witch's cottage. Her little garden and a tree that I built myself. So made it sort of like interesting and purplish. And then over here we have a little pond with a little froggy, very green. And then there's a mushroom forest. And we have a pink river, uh, and then this area will sort of like be the dark forest. I need to show my dice I bought. Oh yeah, I definitely, yeah, I want to see. I want to see. And then we have a little waterfall. I still don't know what I want to do with the butterfly, but I do want to add it. So I still have a lot of space to fill in. I still have to do all these areas. And then all these areas, well, not all of them, but majority of them will need their own separate maps. So the Dark Forest will need its own battle map, obviously, the Mushroom Forest, and then probably one of these areas as well. Probably the Witch's Cottage. Yeah, this map is so huge, it jumps from one place to another. Now, my thing with this is I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I if I like it. And I was considering scrapping this whole map um and then redoing it. But have a great stream after it. Good night. Thank you so much for popping in and thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I will chat to you guys probably tomorrow, even though the server is quite chilled. Um, but yes, that's how I've been feeling about this map, that I've actually wanted to scrap the whole thing and just restart. Mainly because I have no inspiration for it and I have no reference. So I don't know, yes, I don't know how to move forward with it. I feel like I just stuck the things together and now I don't know really how to proceed with it. So because this is, what the players are going to see. I don't even think I can zoom out that far. That's how big this damn map is. Um, this area here took me, I guess it took me ages to build, but I feel that I made a mistake with the map and I don't know how to rectify it. So yeah. And I don't want to leave this just sort of like this. I don't know. Maybe let's see. Dungeons and oh, wow, that's a long message. Um, the content that I made in the critical world of Exandra, where the big picture is that there was a separate court from Seelie and Unseelie. They tore their peace by wild, took it to the stars. They made something terrible and ran. They crashed into the ocean of Exandra before the war. Gods and primordials. Lots of stuff happened, and now the continent of Sval is a wild place. That sounds very interesting. That sounds very interesting. Dungeon Dragons, Feywild. Let's see what other people have up with. Is Feywild one word or two? Keep in mind, English is not my first language. Um, See, this is not a thing. When I search for maps regarding the Feywild, I only get small little ones. I don't get big ones because this is cute. I have no idea what it is. Little mushroomy type of things. Um, this is very nice, but also I don't know. I don't know. think I did ask you last time, and I'm gonna be honest, and I can't remember what you said. Do you stream your sessions or not really? Because sometimes I enjoy watching other people while I'm busy either building in the mornings or, prepping for sessions. I enjoy watching other people's streams, especially if it's people that are also building maps and things, but I don't often see a lot. There's a dark star hunting the people of Sval, and the eventual big doom is when it arrives to consume the world. Eldritch horror gods is fun. That sounds fucking terrifying in a way. I don't stream them, no, but I kind of feel like I should. Maybe should. Maybe should. If I can't catch them live, either due to I'm pretty sure this is one of the maps that I generated on an AI. I was looking for something. I was looking for map inspiration to build, and I had AI just give me an outline, and this, I swear, this was one of them. I swear this was one of them. See what happens if I say visit. Because I remember doing quite a few. I was looking for inspiration for. Oh, that is really pretty. That's also pretty. That's also pretty. Um, See, I can't build cities like this. This is something that I cannot do. I can't build. I know this is AI generated, but I actually watch people actually build cities, and they do it in Incarnate, and my city maps just look awful. It looks atrocious. Um, I just can never get it right. Or so I can't do world maps or continents because I don't do world builds because I'm not good at it. So I do more different sort of like continents so that they can travel to. Um, but even then, that's an absolute disaster. But stuff like this, I can't do it because this is also, I don't know, maybe I should just fucking do AI generated worlds next time. But anyway, I was actually busy looking for Feywild maps, but this does like something that AI threw out at me. Um, so I have an idea for a next campaign, as if I don't have enough. I also don't have space to do another one. I run 5 campaigns a week. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So yeah, I run 5 campaigns a week, and then I'm also a player in one. I'm a terrible player. It's fun. I'm a terrible player, but yeah. Add to the idea. So, and I know it's obviously been done or whatever, but I've never done that. I've never run a campaign like that. So I want to do more like I think it's almost like a sandbox world where there's no set um storyline that they basically have to follow, and they have to, like, this is going to be the final quest, and this is basically what they have to do, because I have so many ideas for side quests and hooks and things that I tend to throw at my players, but now they have this this main quest that they basically have to finish. They have to find, the bugs, and they have to find the queen, and they have to find the eggs and the spawn, and they basically have to kill it. But along the way, I want to throw different things at them, but it takes them away from what they actually should be doing. And yes, that is totally my fault because I can't help myself. Because I come up with all these ideas of what I want them to do. I like the sandbox style. It can be tricky though. Had mixed success so far. Lunch break is over. Unfortunately, back to work. Oh, thank you so much for popping in on your lunch break. I super, super appreciate it. Um, but yes, I've never done a sandbox idea, so I want to do that with with the next campaign if one of them ends soon, which is not really going to be soon. So I don't know. So either what I have to do is I have to have them find the bug queen and kill her, so that that is basically over, and then take that campaign as a guinea pig campaign and do the whole sort of like sandboxy thing. But even though that also won't work right now because they are already level 10. So Marco, how are you? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? Um, but they're already level 10, so they quite high level already. And most campaigns end at around level 13, 14, maybe 15. Um, so yeah, I don't know. So I think when they are eventually done, then I'll restart. I'll restart the campaign, but with no set story in mind. I will build a little, I'll build a world, and where I can add all these different ideas in that I have. I'm good. Getting cozy with tea for the night. That is so much fun. Yes, winter is approaching where I live. I live in South Africa, and yeah, I'm feeling the nip in the air. Am I happy about it? 100% no. I hate the winter. I'm a summer baby. Literally a summer baby. My birthday was last week. So yeah, I'm literally a summer baby. I don't like the winter at all. Um, yeah, it's not my thing. I don't like being cold. Um, I live in a small little coastal town by the ocean, and yes, I don't like the winter. It's really cold when it. I wonder if I don't know if I want to use these specific things. So let's see, flowers. So I'm busy with a Feywild map. I don't know how long you've been lurking. But I'm busy with the Feywild map. It's still a work in progress, and I don't know if I'm happy with it. So this is basically the entry point where they will basically, trudge through the area, maybe have an encounter with some fey creature, meet some fairies, steal their things. Then I have a little fairy village here, a little mushroom forest, which is I'm still deciding if it's going to be a witch. It'll probably be a witch, but her cottage, and then this area would sort of like be like a dark forest. Um, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about this map. I have considered scrapping the whole thing, um, and restarting because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Love the whimsy of the Feywild. Thank you. I had no, what's the word? I had no inspiration for this map or no idea of actually what I wanted to do. So I'm kind of just building as I go. But this whole area here, I still want to do, very light and airy and, happy and whatever. And on this side, it's going to be more dark and gloomy with the dark forest and sort of like area. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, but I've really thought of just like starting over. But I've been working on this map for weeks where I would do an area and then I'm not happy with it, then I scratch the area and then I start again. And I'm just never happy with it. Because now this whole area, I don't know what I want to do here. So I'm considering doing something similar. See, it's so big that it glitches. Um, so I'm thinking of doing this area similar to what I did here. Um, but I don't know. I don't know if it's good enough. But I'm super excited. I'm getting some new equipment tomorrow that I'm technically it's basically birthday present. I'm getting a new webcam tomorrow. I'm getting an entry level microphone, and then I'm getting some new dice. I'm really excited about that. Feywild is supposed to shift all the time, right? So it's all right to make the map not entirely make sense. Well, it doesn't make sense at all. Um, especially on my mind, not in my mind. But the one thing that I love the most about my little map, well, not my little map, but about my map is my little fairy fairy village, little houses, and it looks, like it's so cozy here, and I love it. And we all know there's going to be a player that's going to try and step on the houses because there's always one. There is always one. But yeah, I thought this was absolutely adorable. Um, I can't remember. Oh, this is no bully the fairies. Um, I mean, no, I would. I see these little benches that I put in. With the little houses and little pathways and everything. They'll turn you to flowers. They probably will, and I mean, they all kind of come out and then you know just steal everything from you. So I thought this was really cute, little fairy village. Um, and then my I don't know what to do with the butterfly yet, but I want to do something with the butterfly. That's why it's there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the butterfly will be able to give them a quest or do something or give them some information or just be there. I don't know. But I love my mushroom forest. Very whimsical as well. So yeah, I think for this area, I'll do something similar that I did with these things, and I think it's the cherry. Oh, no, it's ground ivy. Um, so let's find it. Ground ivy. Yes, I can just copy those, but that's already ugh, so did I make these bigger? Looks like it. Okay, no, it's fine. Let me take this because I really like the size of this one. Butterfly talks like a surf bro and just wants to chill and pollinate. Shit, man. um, so I've spoken about this um quite a lot on my channel. Is that I cannot do voices. I can't do NPC voices, unfortunately. So they will have to. I mean, I can do different female voices, but I can't do little goblin voices and, you know, big bad evil guy, deep manly voices. And that's something that I, you know, have told them, even in session 0, like tell them, I can't do voices. If you want someone to do, all the fancy voices, I'm not a voice actor, unfortunately. I can't give you that. The only thing that I can really give you is different female voices. And then it's only a different pitch and not even a whole fucking accent because I'm too embarrassed to do those. I am absolutely terrified to make a fool of myself when it comes to doing voices. So I just don't do them. Change the speed of your voice also works well. I do. So there are different characters that actually do have different voices. Gina has her own voice. She talks really, really fast and she's really fucking stupid. Um, and she makes my brain glitch. And then Little Pepper has a stutter. Um, and she talks a little bit slower as well. But that's based on sort of like their own personalities. Um, my female NPCs are easy for me to do. Um, I can change the pitch and things like that, but I can't do male voices, and I definitely cannot do like a proper accent. So yeah, they can't be all fancy Southern or English or things like that because no. Um, yeah, differentiating character is good enough. Well, I try. I do try. So they at least know the difference when they're talking to the different female NPCs. Um, but yeah, that's the basically the range of my capabilities when it comes to voices. Um, I don't know. I really do not have the confidence to attempt like hectic different voices. So the females are easy. I can make it lighter. I can make it a little bit, more pissy. I can make it more annoying when it's an NPC that's constantly pissed off. I can do one that's a little bit more happy, and I can make it a little bit higher. I can try and do an older lady voice, but I'm also not really good with those, so it's also something I don't enjoy doing. But yeah, but that's the thing. The thing with me is I prefer to DM than to be a player. I love doing the voices. Ah, so jealous, so jealous, so jealous. But that's cool. If you can do it, I mean, super super jelly belly. But that's amazing. Well done. But even though I can't do voices, I still I still prefer to be a DM than a player. I practically feel uninspired to play any character if I don't get to have fun with the voice. I don't know. It really depends on the character. For me, I guess. So Pepper, and I will fight you on this. Pepper Munchington, best name and surname for a character. Let me show you. Let me show you why. Let me show you why I am right. Um, Pepper Munchington. Where is Pepper Munchington? Let's see. No, I'm not going to be able to find her. It was always like that. When you're looking for something, then you cannot find it because now I don't know where to look for it, and which is going to be really sad. Um, yeah, because now I can't even find her image unless it's by downloads. but I don't think it should be. But anyway, she's the most cutest thing ever. She is a rabbit folk. Um, 2 feet tall, gray, with these little black eyes. And she wears a purple robe and she carries around a blue bug um, in her cape. And yeah, she had here my little Pepper. I just wanna like I just wanna I just wanna so that is Pepper Munchington. I will fight you that this is the cutest and the bestest Estes character ever. Um like I really want to play a grunge bounty hunter who speaks like a stereotypical cowboy. I mean, that could be really funny. That could be really funny. Um, but yes, I love Pepper. She's adorable. I haven't played her in a long time, mostly because I don't play. But yeah, she's adorable. I love her. I love little Pepper to death. She is. So yeah, in her cape, she has a tiny little blue bug that she carries around, and his name is Blue. And I usually leave that up for the DM. Whether they decide Blue is gonna turn into something, or if he's just gonna stay a little bug. So it really depends on them. Sometimes he just stays a little bug. I've had him turn into a skittering. Is it a skittering horror? Is it a skittering horror? I think it was. 'Cause it was a really, really, really gross thing. Um, Dungeons and Dragons. I think it was a skittering horror. Skittering horror. Yes, yes, it was this thing. Yeah. So, he turned into this thing eventually. And Pepper rode him into battle. She rode on that thing, and he was her bestest friend. It was awesome. Would kill without question if Pepper asks. Pepper is my backup character for Shippy's campaign, for the Friday campaign. So if Yasmin dies, I'm bringing Pepper in. Fireball from orbit. I mean, this thing was with the party. This thing was fighting for the party with Pepper on its back. So, um, yeah, no, Pepper would be very, very sad if you kill her little bug. But yes, Pepper is my backup character for Friday's campaign if Yasmin dies. So Yasmin must die. I'm sorry. Look, Nay, I don't think Shippy's here anymore. I think he went to bed. Yes, he went to bed. Okay, so I have been thinking about you know, placing Yasmin into more unnecessary danger to see, if I can bring Pepper into the campaign. So, it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. So I'm not gonna be upset if Yasmin dies. Because yes, Pepper will then join. Um, Normally, what I used to do with her is she was always a druid. She was a moon druid, but she doesn't understand her own magic because where she's from, from the little bunny village, wherever it is that she's from, magic is not very common, and neither are, rabbit folk who have magic. So then I would choose these random spells for her that she would basically fire off in battle, and it would usually be the wrong spells, or she would misfire or things like that. And then if she wild shapes into, like a bear or something, you have this 2 foot tall rabbit that all of a sudden just wild shapes into this humongous brown bear. and she'd often feel so bad, about what happens, when she killed, whatever she was killing. But now I've been thinking what would be more perfect for Pepper is if she's a wild magic sorcerer, because that's even more perfect for someone who cannot contain their magic, because she has no idea basically what to do with it, and how to contain it. But then I want to talk to Shippy, and I want to make the wild magic more unpredictable, because you only roll on the wild magic table every time that you roll a nat 1 on your d20, but I want to do it more often. I want to do it way more often. So I want to talk to him about that. Yeah, playing wild magic right now. Oh, you have? I've never played a sorcerer. Never. My go-to is always. I'm a creature of habit. Creature of habit is always moon druid, based Estes, or death cleric, because it's hilarious when you get asked like, oh, what class you playing? It's like, oh no, I'm a cleric. It's like, oh, okay, so we have a healer. It's like, oh yeah, no, 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 you don't. No, you don't. Um, no, you do not. So yeah. Um, I know Pepper is adorable. Um, so yes, I'm not gonna lie. I really have been thinking that, yeah, Yasmin must, I'll put her in a little bit more unnecessary dangers that I can bring Pepper in. I wanted to play Pepper from the beginning, but then I was just, no, I don't know if it's going to make sense why she would be there, especially the campaign that we're playing. So yeah, my bad habit is wisdom-based characters and then seeing how far I can push perception. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah, I saw that. Um, yeah, my one NPC has but she's level 20. Her passive perception is 27. Using a mostly homebrewed wild magic table, and we flip a coin rather than a con save when deciding if I activate the wild switch. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Um, because I've been reading up on it, especially with the idea that I have of how to play her if I ever do play her again. Um, Hence why I want to go wild magic sorcerer. I will not apologize. No, no apology needed. No apology needed. Sven is amazing. I really, really like him. He's a very good addition to the group. Him and Keylorn both. I really do enjoy them. Summoned up an angry skunk and got trapped in a crystal coffin last session. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. I also love playing chaotic neutral characters. I wouldn't be able to play something ever like a paladin, who is, very good and lawful and has to follow the rules and things like that. Um, I am a very chaotic uh, player, so yeah, I don't, I cannot. I absolutely love Koala, and the player is doing so well with the character. He definitely is. What is happening? Why is it locked? Oh, never mind, it's not. It was just frozen. Um, I do, I do sometimes feel bad for him, because well, he's also technically a chaotic character, um, but because he is a new player coming into, an established group, However, he's fitting in very, very nicely because that's always so awkward and weird, and you never know if you have a group that already sort of has this dynamic because they're playing together on a Saturday, and then Shippy went over and started the Friday campaign that he DMs that majority of us are in as well. Um, is he new to D&D? No, I don't think so. No, because I found him on the Dungeons and Dragons South Africa group, and if I'm not mistaken, he's also a DM. Let me have a look. Let's see. John T. Puppet Master. He blue. What is blue? Weekend Warrior. Um, so he's not exactly new. He's not new. He's been playing for a little while. Chaotic Good is often my go-to alignment. That's also not a bad one. I think it just really depends on the type of character I play, whether or not they would tend to do more good or whether they would tend to just fuck up in any situation. Makes sense. Well, he's a very good player, at least so far, and he's merging very well. He is. He's doing very, very well. He's handling all the situations really well. Especially, especially both of you, first session. Sorry, not sorry. You both got a little bit of Natari right there. But she's also a fun one. Screw the rules. We're saving the day. Energy. That's basically. But yeah, Natari is a new NPC that I made a couple of months ago, and she's an interesting one. She's very interesting. I like the story behind her. She'd be fun and funny to play in a session, but she might get a little bit too much. So Natari she's a barbarian. She's a tiefling barbarian, and uh, her rage comes from not being satisfied enough. So if Natari is not satisfied enough and she has not had enough, sexy time, then that is where her rage comes from. However, I wrote a little snag into it. If Natari has been very fully satisfied within the last 24 hours, then she cannot rage. So yeah. Um, Favorite part of the Feywild, the gamma radiant bushes and fields. Yes. She's funny. She's really funny, and so she knows when she has to go into battle, or if she has a fight that's coming up, that she has to abstain for a couple of days. But then she becomes an absolute nightmare and horn dog, um, which is hilarious. Um, and it's really funny. So yeah, I don't know if she, I don't know. It'll have to be the the right type of group to play a character like that. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. And I must say, some majority of my players also think it's quite hilarious, and they don't want to get close to her because you don't know what you're gonna fucking catch. I love my Liefling. Oh, I wish you guys could see my kitty cat. She is on the cuteness. She's lying here on the bed and she's just having a little nap. And her name is Marshmallow because she's as white as a marshmallow and she's as squishy as a marshmallow and she's as fat as a marshmallow. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's so cuteness. Because I had to get up to get a hair tie because my hair was driving me crazy. Um, One of my favorite character ideas is playing an older gnome who kept telling his grandchildren stories, all lies. But when their parents get upset with him, he decided to actually go out and have an adventure to not have to lie. All he wants is to be cool for his grandchildren. That is so cool. Challenge accepted. The horny bard, probably. I mean, the horny bard will have to be able to keep up with her because she's a tiefling. She's always ready to go, and just once is not enough for her. It takes about two, three, four times for her to be absolutely 100% satisfied. Um, so yeah, fuck the horny bard trope, horny barbarian. The gnome one is quite cool. I really like that. That's really fun. But that's the thing. You often have so many ideas for characters, but you don't have enough time to play them or enough campaigns. Um, yeah, I don't know. But the thing is also I don't even know if I would actually want to play Natari in a campaign. I don't think she'll be a good PC, but she makes for a good NPC. Um, that's sort of something I learned very early on, especially in my first campaign that I made. Well, not that in my first character that I made when I started this. I've only been playing for 5 years, so I'm still, a baby myself. So I played for about a year, and then I went over into DM. Um, but my first character was um, she was a druid, an elf. I had no idea what I was doing, but her personality was based off of mine, and her backstory is, I mean, fucking hell, I dove down into the pits of hell and crawled my way back up when I wrote that thing. I don't know where I came up with her backstory. I'm trying to make characters that have normal lives but have a minor reason to become adventurers to get around the whole tragic backstory trope. That's always there. That is, I most of mine don't have a tragic backstory, except for Halavir. Um, she was my first character that I made. She has a very interesting backstory, but when I started playing her, it didn't take me very long to realize that she's not a very good PC, but she's a very good NPC. Um, and if you basically take the time and you unravel her backstory, it makes sense why she is the way that she is. Um, but I must admit that most of my characters that I've played don't have tragic backstories. Pepper doesn't have a tragic backstory. She's adventuring because her dad was a cartographer and he went on adventures with other people and he would draw maps for them and he would tell her these stories of things that he saw and that he experienced, and she was fascinated by it, but her mother was so scared of something happening to Pepper, and she would yell at the dad for filling her head with nonsense and all these stories. And um, when Pepper became an adult, um, she decided to go off adventuring, and her mother and she writes to them, but her mother doesn't answer her letters because she's angry at her. And eventually she got a letter back from her father that he says, her mother is sick, she needs this special plant or something for the medicine. And that's sort of like a good thing for the DM to write in with her backstory. She has to find this special plant. Now I'm wondering what the sexiest character build would be. Sexiest character build. I mean, it really. I don't know. Victor is an absolute cliche of a D&D character. In Friday's campaign, yeah. I didn't give Yasmin a very big backstory because I can sort of see. I need to save, um, because I can sort of see that campaign is not going to be backstory driven, um, and that's the thing that I have with pre-written modules. There's for me. I mean, Shippy says otherwise. He says otherwise, and he loves pre-written modules. He thrives on it. Me, on the other hand, I get so stressed on a Monday when my players ask me anything about anything, because if I haven't read far enough and I haven't read that whole book, then I don't always have the answer. But if it's homebrew, you don't know if I am, you know, pulling that piece of lore out of my ass right at that moment, and I can just write it in. But in a pre-written thing like Tomb of Annihilation, I feel like there's no room for me to make a mistake. And I already made a mistake. I made a mistake with two of the NPCs. I switched them around, what they do, and yeah. So I already made a mistake, which is fantastic. It's just fucking amazing. I already fucked up. Um, Whereas if it's my own campaign, I actually really like this. I'm glad I didn't start over. Um, so yeah, Yasmin doesn't have uh, a very big backstory because I doubt that we are ever going to delve into their backstories. Um, I am getting ready in the Saturday campaign to delve into Zeke's backstory, so that's going to be interesting. Looking forward to that. What's gonna happen there? Time for his fancy character arc and his character growth, because fuck, it's time. Because just like his lone wolf grumpy attitude is it's enough now. It's enough now. I feel I want to zhuzh up this as well. I don't want to just leave it like it is, but I don't want to. But blah, blah, blah. But I don't know what I want to put there. Um, Something like a grassy, bushy type of thing, and then I'll still. But Zeke is such a likable character. Yes, like we'll get to that conversation now. I've got it. Bard for seduction and buffing. Bit of fighter for action surge. Or grace to ensure you get relentless endurance, and the pole or master feat because hey yo, innuendo. That sounds like a character that you're bringing into the campaign as a challenge for me to see how hard I can hit you. What? No, did I say that out loud? I'm kidding. Am I? No, I'm not. Um, yes, that sounds like one of those characters like those min maxing. Is it called min maxing? Yeah, min-maxing when you're trying to build such a powerful character. And the thing with that is that those type of players don't understand is if you bring in a character that is going to be so hard to hit, then I have to make combat harder to make it more fair. But then it turns out that it's not fair because the more squishy characters and the lower AC ones are basically suffering because they getting hit more and they are suffering because combat needs to be made more difficult because of one player who's trying to essentially be the main character. But yes, but Zeke is, I mean, he's a, I, I don't know. Zeke is a fun character in a certain sense. I enjoy I enjoy the character and the way that he plays the character, but it is time for the character to do his growth and to change a little bit. I've already basically started it with the whole relationship that he's in um, with Jenka because she's his total opposite. I know Jenka doesn't come across that as as that, but she's very lovable and um, she's very soft spoken in a certain sense. But when she's angry, Jenka gets angry, and for some reason, her and Zeke have been fighting from the moment that they met. They're always fighting. They're always at each other's throats. I wonder if I should put the grass here. I don't know. But she's very playful when they are together. Um, but yeah, she doesn't take anybody's nonsense, and maybe I should put this. I don't know. I don't know which one. Um, but yeah, she doesn't take anybody's nonsense. Um, Zeke is honestly a really good character as long as he develops as a person. So yes, that is on the I'm going to say the agenda because it is time. Um, but I do know that he has sort of been waiting for me to write it to happen. Um, I don't know which ones I like. Maybe I should just do the normal bushes and then just add the lighting behind it. Um, so yes, so he's been waiting for me to write his backstory and his arc, which I want to do now so that he can, um, because that will also help with the tension between him and Damien. A personal philosophy, you gotta be nice when you're strong. If your character is particularly strong, it's extra important to play them in a way that also elevates the rest of the team. Yes, it is. Um, but I have rarely seen that being done in that way. Um, I've had to deal with quite a few players that play characters like that, and yeah, they just want everything to be about them. Um, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do here, to be honest. They want to do the most damage. They want to be center of attention. They want everything to be about them. And I currently have one of those sort of players. I actually had to kick him from one of my groups, and then I felt bad. fuck knows why, because it's integrated into us as women that we should feel bad when we make a decision. Um, so then I felt bad, and then I said, okay, I'll give him another chance, but that group does not want him to play with them anymore. So I'll move him over to one of my other groups, and I'll give him 2 sessions, and then I'm going to ask the group what they honestly think about him. And if they're not happy, then then I'm sorry, then I did try. Um, so we'll see. But he's constantly talking over the other players. He never lets them have their moment to shine. Um, as a player, you should know when you as a player and your character needs to shut the fuck up, and have another player have their moment, or another character have their moment. So as a player and as a character, you don't always have to make a comment, or say something in the moment, or even out of character make a comment. Sometimes you just need to be quiet and have the other character slash player have their moment. Not everything is about your character. Your character doesn't have to have a reaction to everything that is happening, because not everything is about them. And that is what a lot of people don't always seem to understand. So that is a yeah, that's a very, very difficult thing. So we're struggling with that a little bit. Because I've spoken to him quite a few times. But if it's not going to get better, then it is what it is. That's why I like Sven. He doesn't like the spotlight. He's just very happy to be included. I mean, I'm also one of those types of players. I'm a background player, and I really, and when I say I'm a terrible player, people don't believe me. They honestly don't believe me. I'm a terrible player in the sense that I'm quiet, and my character not they hardly ever interact, um because I've been a DM for such a long time. So when RP moments are happening, in Friday's campaign where I play, I'll sit there and I think like, oh, this is really good RP. The players are really doing good, and they're really chatting and getting to know each other. And then it sort of like hits me as like, woman, bitch, you're a player. You actually have to be, you're part of this. Yeah, your character actually has to talk. Um, but it's such a big thing for me, as a DM, when my players are having RP moments, that I will very, very almost ever, never, really ever have an NPC interrupt um, their their RP. It's almost never, unless it actually really calls for it. I let it happen. Whether they're doing RP for 20 minutes, for an hour, I leave it, because that should happen. Now, as a player, when RP is happening, I never know when to interject, because I don't want to interrupt, because I've been doing it. I mean, I've been doing this for I've been a DM for 4 years, which is not a long time. But if you DM so many campaigns, you just get so used to it. How I built this thing by not interrupting my players. So now, as a player, I don't know when to do it myself. Step one: do good role play. Do what your character would do. Step two: ask yourself how you can help the other characters in their personal quests. Neither quite fully works without the other. That is true. Um, but there is nothing worse. Well, no, not nothing, because sometimes the sentence, but that is what my character would do. Yes, it is true, and it's totally okay. but being willing to die on that hill, but that is what my character would do, that is not a good player. And that sometimes gets frustrating. And also, if they're not willing for the character to grow and to sort of move away from, but that is what my character would do. I saw a TikTok video, um step 3, don't be a doer. Can we make that step 1? Can we make that step 1, don't be a doer, because that's very, very nice. I saw a TikTok the other day of a DM that I follow, and I can't remember what the account was, but it was very true what he said. I was actually going to look it up. I can't remember what his name is. But he said the whole thing, that is what my character would do, is bullshit. Because take, mm, let's see, who do we know well? Let's take Zeke as an example of that is what my character would do with his whole backstory or anything. Or let's make up a character. Kwesi is a rogue. He has a tragic backstory. Parents died in a tragic fire that was set by his uncle because he wanted to take over the underground uh, city of thieves or whatever. But this player is technically the rightful heir to the whole underground criminal system. I don't know where I just came up with that, but that's now a story. So tragic background. This character is now an angry character. He's angry at the world. His parents got killed. He's out for revenge on his uncle. Um, he's a lone wolf. He doesn't really care about anybody else and what they do. And he's going with the whole, but that is what my character would do. Take another player that's playing that exact same character with the same backstory, the same tragic things happening to them, and they might do it differently. They might play a character that rose above what happened to them. They want to be better. They want to be nicer. They want to be friendlier. Um, so you can't go with the whole thing, but that is what my character would do the whole time, because it's not necessarily what your character would do, because it really depends on who is playing that character. And that was so true. I actually watched the video like 2 or 3 times, because what he said was so very, very true. And I was like, that is, yeah, we don't often think about it, that just because this one player is playing the character like that, it doesn't mean that that is what the character would do. It's not to say that that's what the character would do, because if I play the character, that's not to say that they were going to have that reaction or that type of thing. So yeah, that was very interesting. It's not just what would my character do, it's how can my character grow from this? What does he learn from this experience? Exactly. And not a lot of players seem to understand that. And and that's also, and they always say, like, that's why session 0 is so important and blah blah blah. Yes, it is. It is. But you can't always in session 0 see who is going to be a problem and who isn't. Um, Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a few sessions for, that person to sort of like pop up and show that, fuck, this is going to be the problem player in this account. I almost said this account, in this campaign. But yeah, you can't always. Sometimes, you're lucky and you can see in session 0, like, yeah, I don't know. This is going to be the problem player. This is going to be the pain in my ass. And you can either immediately nip it in the bud right there and then, and you can immediately say, this is not happening, or you can just say, I don't think that you're going to be a good fit for the campaign, which is something that took me a long time to realize as well. Because when I started to DM, I was just like so happy and so grateful that people would, want to be in my campaign as a new DM, and um, just give me a chance that I would just basically accept any and everything, and just try and deal with it the best way that I could, which was so fucking stupid. Um, and you'd get these bully players just because I was a female DM. I mean, being a female player is already an issue, but then now you're a female DM and you're new. Um, and they just try and bully you. And no offense, usually it's the guys that do it. They try and get their way. And it took me a while to sort of like get my voice and grow a little bit of a backbone. And just like, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. I'm not forcing you to be here, whether you're paying me to be in my campaign, or whether it's, one of the free campaigns. No one's forcing you to be here. Why are you not clicking? So no, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. Every loner character story ends up being a journey to being less of a loner. Yes, that is 100% true. It only ends up being a problem when the player doesn't allow the character to grow. That is also true. Um, that and that is where that whole thing comes in from the player, where they become a problem when they continue just saying, but this is what my character would do. My character wouldn't want to, and why would they? They've been alone their whole life, and this and this and this and this. So yes, if the player also doesn't want to make the changes, then yeah, then they are definitely also a problem. Sylvaris is a good example of what a problem character could be if not played correctly, with his personality alignment, etc. And he has been doing pretty well. He's been doing pretty well. I love it so much when he has to interact with his parents and they put him in his place, and you just see him stuttering, and he's just like, oh, 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 yes, yeah, yeah, yes, mother, yes, 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 father. I absolutely love playing his parents. I love it because they are so fucking awful. Yes, they are just awful people. I love it. It's really fun. So after I'm done with Zeke, because I already sort of like started to hint a little bit here and there at Sylvaris's background, bringing his parents in at the banquet. I know that you weren't there yet, um, but yes, it has been sort of like hinted at with his background. I can only uh, do one player at a time, bringing in their backstory and their background, because I really want to um, focus on it. I don't want it to make it feel like it's rushed. Um, and it also takes me a while to write the story into the campaign as well. Shame. Don't bully him. That stutter might not be from RP. Oh yeah, no, that I know. But it I'm not bullying him. His parents are bullying him. His parents are bullies. They're really mean. His parents are really, really mean. But it's so funny. It's so funny. Because in the group, Sylvaris is this cocky, outspoken, you know, high elf, noble, looking down on everybody. And the moment that his parents appear or step into the room, Sylvaris just withers away. It's the best thing. And I must say that he is a very good he's a very good player. he does very good RP with his characters. So no, he plays Sylvaris really, really well. I don't want to do too much lighting on this side, just a smidgen. My tragic backstory is that my parents didn't die and let me go on to be the chosen hero of time. Ah, that is so just like running away is like, you know, my parents wanted the best for me. They didn't want me to go on adventure and most probably die. Why are you being like this? You know, the neighbor's kid went on an adventure. Why can't I go? Don't worry. I am first in line to see you bully both the player and the character. I don't bully players. I bully their characters because that is so much fun. Why does this feel like it's hanging in the air? Slightly. It's slightly in the air. You know what? No one's gonna know. We've got adventure at home. That is true. No, you cannot go on an adventure. We have adventure at home. You can go in the backyard. There's adventure in the backyard. Use your imagination at home, where it's safe. That could be a really good backstory. That could be a really good backstory and really fun. So much fun. I have Gina as well. She's a kitsune, and also doesn't really have a tragic backstory. Hers is more she ran away because she was being forced into a marriage with the alpha leader's son. This feels like it's very, very high up. You know what? It's fine. Um, and she didn't want to because she's a rare color of the kitsune, so she's silver instead of the more usual reddish, the normal fox color. So she's actually silver, and she didn't want to get married to him. And then she ran away. But I mean, Gina, bless her heart, she's really fucking stupid. She really is. She's really stupid, and yeah, she has no idea about the world or anything in it, and everything is just about her. And I want to grab one of these thingies, but no, I can't grab one of them. Uh, is she secretly? No, she's not. Already enjoy map making. I need to get some. Oh yes. Thank you so much for popping in. Oh my goodness, it's already 11:30. But thank you so much for being here. Good night. Sven slash Victor. Yeah. Not that kind of silver fox. Got it. No. No, she's a kitsune, so it's the fox race with the sort of like the 9 tails on them. It's one of my favorite races to play, because they can store a spell in each tail, so it's really really cool. Um, and they get up to nine tails. So you can store right up to a 9th level spell, and they can either stay in their kitsune form, or they have a human form to blend in. Um, if they want to. So yeah, she's very fun to play. She's like a ditzy blonde. So think of Gina as a ditzy blonde. She doesn't think. I For her class, I started her out as a bard, but that doesn't suit her. So I did her as a almost like a cheerleader, um, where she would sort of like inspiration, and I would write these little thingies for her when she gives bardic inspiration, these little chants. Um, and then eventually I changed her over into a druid, but that also didn't fit. Um, so her class is difficult. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll move her over if I ever do play her again. I'll consider maybe a type of no, not also not cleric because she wouldn't know. She's stupid for that. So yeah, I don't know. Her class is difficult. I don't know. I don't know what I will ever play her as. But I definitely feel the urge and the need to play Pepper. She may still be wise. Yes, she could be, but that would mean that she actually has to put effort into reading and actually learning, and she doesn't want to. She's too ditzy to do that. She's too vain and she's really too vapid, and she really only cares about her looks. It's really the only thing that Gina cares about. She doesn't care about anything else. Um, and that's also again fun character in a certain sense, but I also don't think she's a good PC because growing a character like that, it's going to be difficult because what type of growth can a character like that actually have? So when I play Gina or when I make her dump stats are basically both wisdom and intelligence. I don't really they're never higher than 10. Um even strength. So I prefer for her when I roll for her stats to have low stats. I think this is the furthest I have um, gone with this map in such a long time. So yeah, I don't know. Sylvaris slash Dorian slash Oliver. You smelled gossip, and here you are. Hello, how are you? Um, there is a little bit of a gossip. We've been talking about Sylvaris and character growth and Sylvaris's parents and backstory. So she's neither book smart and also socially clueless. Yes, she is. I wouldn't say she's socially clueless. She was just very spoiled as a child. Um, because kitsune don't generally survive past the age of 5. They usually the pups basically die before the age of 5. All her siblings died, and she was the only one that survived. So her parents spoiled her rotten, and also because she was such a um, rare color, it was hyped up more. Um, so yeah, she basically just got away with everything. Um, yeah, yeah, saw the chat. Yeah, we've been having some interesting conversations. Let's see if I can find Gina's token. I made a new one for her. think it's gonna be um is it gonna be here? Fuck, I can't remember. AI had a really tough time in the beginning, making a token, or not making token, making an image for me for a kitsune. So she doesn't have the nine tails, but I also struggled to get just a normal fox, a silver fox. If I wanna, let's see. I don't know if I can find it. My things are not organized. So that is a big problem. That's why I can never find anything because it's not. So this is basically her fox form. If it'll open up one day. Um, so that's basically what she looks like when she's in her fox form. And this is what she looks like when she is in human form. I can't find it. Of course I cannot find it. Of course I cannot find it. Oh, here it is. No, that's also not. So that's her face when she's in human form. So yeah, the very very blue eyes, sort of like the silver hair. Um, she a trickster. She hit herself. Well, they can. They can shapeshift from human to kitsune. Um, so yeah, that's basically what she looks like. Her uh, yeah, she is fun to play. Um, but a lot of I know I have one player in my campaign that absolutely hates her when she starts talking. So because she talks extremely fast, at the moment she starts, she does not stop. Um, it's rough on me as well. Trying to yeah, my brain and my mouth doesn't work um at the same pace, so I sometimes fall over my words and things. But she's interesting to play. But also I think she's a better NPC than she is a character, because there's not a lot of character growth that can be done from that type of character. I was thinking of playing a rambling old man character at some point. Well, Gina is a rambling character when she introduces herself. Yeah, then most of the players are just like, no, we don't want to deal with this. We don't want to deal with this. So yeah, she's funny. She's stupid. She's vain. She only really cares about keeping her hair brushed and clean. She doesn't like anybody touching her because she's like 100% certain their hands are dirty and they're gonna mess up her fur or her hair or something like that. An Echo Knight that always talks about the good old days, so he summons up a younger heroic version of himself. That's interesting. I was thinking about this the other day. Um, all the different types of characters that and the stories that people come up with that they bring to a table, or not necessarily always even just bring to a table, just um think about, or it's really is really interesting. All the hundreds and thousands of different characters and different backstories that have been written. Yes, some of them are similar, oh, my parents died, I will avenge this and I will avenge that, and, tragic backstory or something like that. So, yes, they are very similar ones. Um, but then you also really get the really well thought out backstories, and I don't know, it's really cool. Um, it's interesting how people come up with different this map is so big, it's glitching. Um, but I think I'm actually finished with this. I think I'm finished with the Feywild. Let's see which campaign is going to travel here first. Okay, I'm going to keep the butterfly that size. I do, however, want to put it on a flower. I wanted to add that one in, but I don't know. Um, Sometimes things that I've downloaded from the store um, freezes my game. It's really frustrating. Let's see. Map complete. It is complete. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. I am very, very happy. I thought I was never going to finish this map. But here we are. And I was kept company, and you listened on to my rambling. Why are you being like this? Why the fuck are you being like this? I don't have the patience. Just oh, it's not lifting the fucking butterfly. Shit. Does it slow down if there's a lot of objects in the map? Yes. Especially some of them are like moving. Well, majority of them move. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. Was that truly so difficult to just to do? It does, yes. Also the size of the map also really, can you just for once just work with me? And on this specific map there are, I mean, fucking shit ton. I'm not happy with this little hill. It doesn't look and you can see it really really lags, and then it shoots back to an area sometimes. I don't know about this hill. I feel it's not Wildy enough. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I should add anything onto it, or if I should just leave it because, but yeah, now within this map itself, see how it's glitching. Um, so within this map itself, I have to make 3 separate smaller maps that will basically count as the battle maps for this area, unless this one is fine. This will be fine, but I definitely have to make one for the mushroom forest as well as for the dark forest. So, but other than that, I think it came out pretty nice. It's so big, I can't zoom out. This is the furthest that I can zoom out, so I can't even see the whole map. Um, yeah, it's really glitching. So there's a little waterfall. But yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this. My fork frikkie. But yeah, I think I'm done with this. I'm not sure if it's good enough to put for, I don't know, to upload it. I don't know. Um, Even though I have worse maps than this uploaded on the um, Steam Workshop. Um, I don't know. 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 Maybe I should just bite the bullet and just do it. But now I need a good sort of like angle for the image. Maybe something like that. I don't really care about the witch's house. I like sort of like the jaw. Um, but it's fine if it slows down, the map while I'm building it, because when I export it, it exports it in JPEG, so it doesn't really matter. But let's add this onto the workshop. My maps generally do okay-ish. This is what I'm not good at. I'm not good at describing my map. We'll maybe do that another day. I have one of my maps that did really well. I'm not gonna lie. Let me export this so long, because then it's done. Then I can add it in, and then whenever they are ready to head into the Feywild, then I am ready for them with the map. See, now it's lagging. But yeah, this is the biggest map that I've made. I will show you now the most detailed one that I've made. So this is for technically for my Tuesday campaign. Also this is also detailed in a certain sense. Now you can see like the whole map, which is quite cool. But yeah, this is gonna be a massive, massive fucking map. It's gonna be very, very, very hectic. But I'll show you. Apart from this one that's been taking me weeks to finish. This one really took me weeks to finish. This specific one also took me about a week or two to finish. Yeah, I need to get out of this map. It's really slowing down my game. Open. I did say open. Discord. What is like Call of Duty? Maps, and it is Lumesh. It's gonna take a while to open up. It's also quite a big map, with a lot of sort of like assets and things. Because as I was building, then I would go onto the workshop and I would find things that I was like, oh my goodness, this will work amazing with my map, and then I just kept on adding things in, and I just kept on adding, and I just kept on adding in. And yeah, I'm very happy with that map. And I also do know that what's his name? Mac from Dungeon Alchemist. He's the community map maker or something. I can't exactly remember what it was. Um, he popped into my stream once. I was busy DMing, and he gave me a follow, and I almost fell off my chair. I was so surprised. I was really so surprised. Because I do follow them, and I've been watching, for a while. And yeah, I basically just couldn't believe it. And then when I uploaded that map, I know that he went through it in one of his streams. And I was like, okay, that's a big deal for me. So yeah, that was quite cool. That was quite cool. You know, I watch him build maps quite often, and then I watch when especially if I can, because sometimes his stream happens at the same time that I have sessions. So I either have to watch it um during the mornings when I'm either busy working and building maps or prepping for sessions or things like that. Um yeah, so sometimes I can catch him live, but not always. Also time difference. That's the other thing with people that I follow is the time difference, because currently for me it's almost 12 a.m. I just realized that it's almost 12 a.m. So I'm gonna finish off well, not finish off, but I'll show you this one, and then I will probably head out. I'll probably do the same, do a little raid if there's someone that's doing something similar, or just has like one or two viewers. It's always nice having a bunch of people hop into your stream, and then I watch what they're doing for a little while. um so yeah, I'm just waiting for this thing to um open up, which might take a while. There we go. So this is my slums. This took me 2 weeks to build. I know it doesn't look like it, but no, this took me 2 weeks. So it's really, really gross. It's absolutely disgusting. Got some dead fish. Just absolutely disgusting. All the little details I added in. Rats, dirty water. We have some dead bodies over there. Even the poor animals live in filth. Not even they can escape. So you have your piggies with their dirty ass water. They don't even have proper food. Um, rats are literally just fucking everywhere. Trash bags everywhere. It's really, really gross. So yeah, I'm really looking forward for them to sort of like explore the city. And I had a lot of fun building this map. This was really fun um, to build this. The dead fish are hilarious. It's disgusting water. So yeah, it's and then you can do sort of like a first person view as well for piggies. I know. I felt so sorry for them. I really felt so sorry for them. Um so you can do like a first person view. So I'm gonna put down this little thingy because I love this one. It's so fun. Um and then you basically go into sort of like first person mode, and then you can walk around. So, there's a little rat there in my way, so I have to jump over it. And then, oh shit, the cat's not properly on the roof. It's okay. No one's gonna know. Very cool map. Has pizzazz and personality. Thank you. It was really what I was going for. Sure, you can interact with things, but that's not, they don't see it like this, so they see it from top view. But it's fun to sort of like just do a walkthrough, and then you just get the idea of exactly what it looks like. But there's so much trash that I can't always get where I want to go, because now I want to get to the piggies, but I don't know how to get there. I'll have to go in from I don't think I can get this side. I can't get that side. It's like I'm playing a video game. Open this door as well. It's like cool stuff. I think this is the best way to get to the pigs. Yes, they are. Poor little piggies. But that's basically the idea behind this map. The people that live here, they live in absolute squalor, while the person that runs the let's say district, I call them domains, um, he is living in luxury, and you know doesn't see anything wrong. Ideal place to have an encounter with a gang of Dickensians, Street Urchins. Well, yes. I mean, the moment that you walk in here and they will know that you're not from here, they will try and rob you blind, steal from you. So yeah, it's I don't know. It was a lot of fun building this. Um, I sort of like did it in section for section, and then you have a little back alley here as well. Um, but yeah, this has there's a reason exactly for this. So yeah, this is actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to drag this over here. So yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun building this. So the story behind this specific domain is, not only is it the poorest out of them all, but the sort of like leader lives in luxury, and he doesn't really care about his citizens and everybody who is there. Um, Magic is also banned here. If you are caught using magic, you are arrested and then basically thrown in jail. So yeah, that is a big part of it. And once you basically get into this basically domain, you cannot get out. They don't allow you to leave. So getting in is not the problem. It is basically getting out, which is a whole different problem. So you need someone that knows the ins and outs of exactly how to get in and out. And it has to be someone that you can trust, because trusting the wrong person can get you into trouble. Pish Posh, can't let the poors have magic in their lives. No, you absolutely cannot. You cannot let them have anything good. Um, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to them, visiting this and everything behind it and all of that. So we'll see how that's gonna go. I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, but yes, that is going to be me I just want to see something. Not. That's going to be me. I am done for the evening. Thank you so much for everybody who was here. Marco, it was lovely chatting to you again. And everybody who was lurking about. I don't know if any of the raiders were still lurking about. I'm also going to raid out. I see there's someone busy painting minis. So I'm going to raid out to that person. I'll be in the chat for like a little while, just see busy what they're doing. I love watching people paint minis for D&D. So yeah, I'll be there for a little, and then I'm also gonna have to head um to bed. But yes, thank you so much, everybody who was here. I really, really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow night because I'm streaming my session with my new equipment. Super, super excited. But yes, good night and thank you. Bye.